Today would be a good day to check out Gyeongbok Palace. So I'm walking around and I see there's this area where no one's hanging out. So I thought this would be the perfect place to do today's live stream. So that's where I am today. So let's get started. We're going to learn about how to say because of. And the first thing I want to talk about is 탓 and 덕분. I've seen a lot of people use 때문에 to say because of, like because of him. I should say though that if you use 때문에 with a person, it's negative. It's like because of him. It's almost like saying it's their fault. So don't use 때문에 with people. If you want to say it's thanks to someone, like because of dad, because of that wonderful person, use 덕분. 철수 덕분에, or you can use it with 이다 if you're ending the sentence with it. So you can say 철수 덕분이에요. So that's how you say thanks to a person. What 덕분 actually means though is it means help or a favor that someone gives. So literally if you say 철수 덕분, you're saying a favor or help from 철수, or more literally even 철수's help or 철수's favor. On the other hand, 탓 is how you directly blame someone for something. 탓 means a fault. 탓 literally means the reason or a cause of something bad. So if you were to say 철수 탓이에요, like it is 철수's fault. So if we were to say something like someone's 탓, fault, A's fault, 내 탓이 아니야. Now you're saying 나의 탓, my fault, 아니야. It is not my fault. 내 탓이 아니야. 내 탓, my fault이 아니야. It is not my fault. The next one we're going to do is 덕분. You use noun. You don't use 에. You can just use 덕분 by itself. And then you'll either use 에 or 이다, just like with 때문. So thanks to whatever it is that you put here. So we could say something like this. 다, everything, 아빠, 덕분. It is all dad's favor, literally, or it is all dad's help, or more naturally, it's all thanks to dad. 다 아빠 덕분이에요. Now let's talk about how to use the main form we're going to do today. Adjective plus 탓, and then if you're using it in the middle of a sentence, you'll use 탓에 and then finish the sentence. Or if you're using it at the end of a sentence, you'll have 탓이다, just like with 때문. This also means here fault. Now we're going to be using it with verbs. You can use it with the descriptive verb, or you can also get adjectives in Korean, as you know, with action verbs. For example, 먹는 사람, a person who eats. 먹는 is an adjective form in the present tense, who eats, of the verb 먹다. So you could have 먹는 탓이에요, and we could get a sentence like that. 착하다, which is to be kind-hearted. So you can have 착한 is kind-hearted, present tense, or past tense, 착했던. This is always used to show some sort of negative cause or some sort of negative reason. The reason for something is this, or it is because of some sort of negative, some sort of bad reason or bad cause. So you are literally saying it is the fault of some sort of verb, whether that verb is an action verb, like it's the fault of someone doing something, or it's the fault of some adjective from a descriptive verb, like because that is a certain way. This is only used for negatives. So something bad, you would never say because it is too cold, 너무 추운 탓에 행복했어요. Like I was so happy because it was too cold. That makes no sense in Korean. Okay, first let me give you an example sentence. 공부를 하지 않은. So here we have 하지 않다, to not study. 하지 않은 is the past tense adjective form of the action verb 공부를 하다. 탓에, the fault of not having studied in the past. 시험에서 떨어졌어요. I failed the test. 공부를 하지 않은 탓에 시험에서 떨어졌어요. I failed the test because the fault was, what caused that was because I didn't study. I should say that this form is not used all the time. You do not need to use this form to make these types of sentences. You could have just said 공부를 하지 않았으니까 or 공부를 안 했으니까. You can just use the regular 니까 form because that means because. The only reason you would want to use 탓에 is if you want to place the blame when you're explaining something to someone. That's all that this form does, is that it emphasizes the reason. Either you're blaming something or you're just trying to explain the reason for something. You're like, no, the reason was because 공부를 하지 않은 탓에 시험에서 떨어졌어요. The reason you failed your test is because you didn't study. All right, I just wanted to make that clear. So here's our next example. 비가 많이 온 탓에, due to, because of, the fault lies with it raining a lot. Because it rained a lot. 옷이 젖었어요. 비가 많이 온 탓에 옷이 젖었어요. My clothes got wet because it rained a lot. The reason my clothes got wet is because it rained a lot. So now I'm going to switch this sentence up. 옷이 젖은 건. So the thing of my clothes getting wet, or just the act of, it's because of it raining a lot. 옷이 젖은 건. The act of clothes 젖다, getting wet. Here, 젖은 in the past tense. So the act of clothes getting wet in the past is due to raining a lot in the past. 이다. It is. 옷이 젖은 건 비가 많이 온 탓이다. Let's do our next sentence. 머리가 아픈 탓에 the fault of my head hurting. The reason is the cause was my head hurts. So 친구를 만날 수 없었어요. I couldn't meet my friend as a result of my head hurting. 머리가 아픈 탓에 친구를 만날 수 없었어요. I couldn't meet my friend and the reason is it's because my head hurt. I'm blaming it on my head. 늦잠을 잔 탓에 제때에 도착하지 못했어요. I couldn't arrive on time because of, the reason was, you see, I'm blaming it on 늦잠을 잔 탓에. Because I slept in late. 이미 돈을 다 쓴 탓에 비행기 표를 살 수 없어요. I cannot buy an airplane ticket. The reason for that is I already used all my money. 이미 돈을 다 쓴 탓에 비행기 표를 살 수 없어요. You could also say it reversed like this. So 비행기 표를 살 수 없는 건. So the act of me not being able to buy a plane ticket or just me not being able to buy a plane ticket is 이미 돈을 다 쓴 탓이에요. Well, the reason is, what you can blame it on is, the cause is, I already used all of the money. So let's do one more sentence with this 탓 form. 갑자기 운동을 많이 한 탓에 몸살이 났어요. I got 몸살 as a result of, the reason is, I'm blaming it on. The cause was because I suddenly exercised a lot. 갑자기 운동을 많이 한 탓에 몸살이 났어요. I got sick because, how did I get sick? 갑자기 운동을 많이 한 탓에. One more concept today. Now, 탓하다 is actually how you say to blame someone. You take a noun, so let's just say a 탓하다. 탓하다 as in to fault someone. So a 탓을 하다 means to blame a. 내 탓하지 마. Don't blame it on me. 내 탓하지 마. Don't blame it on me. 내 탓하지 마. Don't blame it on me. Let's do one more. 너 자신을 탓해. It's your fault. 너 자신을 탓해. You blame yourself. Okay. So if you wanted to say because it is heavy, 무겁다 becomes 무거운 탓에. What if you want to say because it was heavy? Then you use this 던 form. Now you have 무거웠던 탓. So now you could say 무거웠던 탓에 because it was too heavy. Anytime you change a descriptive verb into an adjective in the past tense, you always get this sort of here 던 followed by a noun. 그럼 다음에 또 봐.